Good afternoon. Welcome, Klaus, to Edison TV. Klaus is the CFO of Mobotix, and can we start by you giving us an overview of Mobotix? Talk about its technology and its key customer offerings.
Yes, sure. Yes, Mobotix is the leading manufacturer of premium quality intelligent IP video systems, setting also standards for innovative camera technologies with decentralized security solutions and with the highest level of cybersecurity and GDPR compliance. Mobotix was founded in 1999, so we celebrated the 20 years anniversary last year. So Mobotix is also stock listed since 2007 here in Germany and is based in the southern part of Germany. We have also owned research and development teams and departments, and we are also manufacturing our products here in Germany at our headquarters here. And we are using, of course, also here our claim made in Germany, which is very important. We have sales offices here in New York, but also in Dubai, Sydney, Paris, and Madrid. And our customers, they prefer or they are very convinced that we can provide high quality, reliability of Mobotix hardware and software. It's very important for us here, and we are helping to providing solutions for customers in certain industries. Retail is important, logistic, healthcare, but also for industrial manufacturing companies. And we have also strong international technology partnerships with other companies, and we are using our platform and our applications together with our technology partners.
Okay, now talk a bit about the video surveillance market. It's forecast to grow about 8% per annum. Can you talk about the drivers for that and any differences on the key segments which you serve?
Yes, sure. First of all, I have to say that Mobotix is in a so-called transformation phase. So we are adjusting our business model. So we are turning basically from a product provider to a solution provider for certain vertical markets. And solution means in the future, not just hardware product solutions, but also software applications. And then, of course, to be really compliant here with cybersecurity requirements and also especially GDPR compliant. So that's very important. And this is also fitting here with the market requirements. Deep learning for video analysis is very important nowadays. Deep learning enabled semiconductors, processors, and as said, cybersecurity. These are the most important requirements now in the market, and we are addressing this here with our technology.
Can you talk a bit more about that 5-year plan? Talk about that shift towards sort of services and a platform, and also what your sort of financial targets are within that.
Yes, sure. As said, we are at the moment still quite dependent here on hardware and camera sales revenues, and our target is basically to go for the software monetization, to develop here the solutions here for our selected vertical markets, and really to implement and to introduce also recurring revenue models via licenses, but also subscription models. So that's important for us, and also to approach new markets, especially United States. That's very important for us. We have also our own subsidiary, a distribution company, and in the last financial year we achieved basically our biggest increase in revenues in the United States. So that's certainly very important for us to approach this market. We have also developed a second range here of products, so-called Move range. This is also part of our 5-year plan. Then the expansion here with our strategic and majority shareholder, Conica. So we can use Conica also for product distribution purposes, but also for contract development in order to not just to generate additional revenue, but also to go for further development projects together with our majority shareholder, Conica. These are also the important columns of our 5 years plan. And then we are basically approaching, or we would like to achieve here then the 100 million revenues here in 22-23. That's also our declared goal, with an EBIT margin of around about 12%. And currently we are achieving a bit more than 70 million euros revenues, with an EBIT margin between 4 and 5%. So, but I would say the key strategic driver is basically really to execute here this transformation from product provider to solution provider, and not just to be dependent here on the hardware camera revenues, but also really to go for this software monetization, and then the solutions for our vertical markets are consisting of hardware elements and software elements. We have also implemented here cloud applications here in April, May 2020. So that's also very promising for us to go for this or to go in this direction. So these are basically the main drivers and columns of our 5 years plan.
Okay, you touched briefly on your relationship with Conica there. Tell us a bit more about what they're bringing to you, or your technology side, and also the distribution side, because they're obviously a lot bigger company than yourselves.
Yes, exactly, absolutely correct. So Conica Minolta has acquired here shares, nearly 65% in May 2016. So since May 2016, Conica Minolta is our majority shareholder. And it's a company also stock listed in Japan and Tokyo. It's a 8 billion revenue company, so much, much bigger than Mobotix, but there are a lot of opportunities. So of course, we can use also the distribution channels of Conica Minolta. So this was already quite successful in our last fiscal year, which ended here on the 30th of September. We achieved basically around about 18% of our product-related revenues here with Conica Minolta, which was in a bit more than 12 million euros. So very successful, this partnership in terms of distribution of our products and solutions. But we are using also Conica Minolta here as a global technology partner. So for joint development projects, especially in terms of artificial intelligence, deep learning, algorithm. And so this is really also good working. And we could also achieve, given these contract development projects, also revenues of a bit more than 2 million euros. But the main objective is really to achieve here and to gain more software devices together with Conica Minolta in terms of artificial intelligence and deep learning especially. Then of course, it's also Conica Minolta, it's our biggest shareholder, majority shareholder. And from that point of view, it's also, there's also a strategic partner, of course, in both directions. So, and we can really say that we have now achieved a very good solid partnership, and also in these turbulent times we are very happy to have also here some members of the executive board in our supervisory board, which is also beneficial for us.
Thanks. You touched briefly on the recent trading update. Can you talk us through that a little bit more? I mean, given all the COVID that's going on and stuff, you seem to be performing incredibly well.
Yeah. So yes, we have seen basically here also in our last fiscal year, also given COVID-19 pandemic here, also some implications. So, and so especially in our third quarter in April, May, June here, we have faced a lot of challenges and issues here in terms of product mix. So we could sell very good our thermal cameras. So this was very successful. We could also overachieve our target revenues, but also our profit. And and we see also a lot of further opportunities for us here in order to provide here more COVID-19 solutions, not just here in terms of thermal cameras, but also to provide other solutions, software solutions here that we can support also retail shops, but also airports, restaurants, also industry companies here with our technology here in order to also support the companies here, detection of overcrowding, but also social distancing, mask detection, and also recognizing temperature abnormalities. So there are a lot of opportunities here, especially in these turbulent times here, given the COVID-19 issues. So we have basically also developed a new product segment, which is also suitable here to detect here the skin temperature. So these can be used here, especially in retail shops and companies, but also at airports, for example. So we have also now applied here for the so-called FDA registration in the United States. And so there are a lot of opportunities given here the corona implications.
Thank you very much. I think we'll get more details of your full set of numbers, which I think are the 26th of November, but thank you for your time. Very interesting company.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.